This video we will see the introduction of real number, and we will understand what are integers. We will also see what are positive integers and what are negative numbers, and we will also see the graphical representation of these integers on number line. So first let us start with what is number. Now this is the first thing all of us have learned in mathematics, and this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And then after that we will get 100. We learned 100, then thousands, then we learned million, and then we learned billion, and then trillion, and jillion now. And then we also have Google, which is much larger number, and so on, so on. So this is something which is endless. It is something which is endless. And endless means infinite. Infinite. That never ends. And the infinity, and this is also called infinity. And it is written by a symbol like this, which is like an 8 put into this direction, in the horizontal direction, with the this is being open. So this is the symbol infinity. Now we have these numbers, and these numbers are called positive numbers, and they are positive numbers. Then we have 0. 0 is written as this, and this means nothing, nil. So 0 by itself has no value, but this is the most important concept in basic numbers, which helps us in understanding and even writing numbers like millions, billions, thousands. So we can keep, like, if you put 0 after 1, then it becomes 10. If you put 1 more 0, it becomes 100. If you put 3 more 0, then it becomes a million. If you put 3 more zeros, so no, this becomes 100,000. So if you put 1 more 0, then this becomes million. You put 3 more zeros, then it becomes billion. Then we put 3 more zeros, it becomes trillion. Then we put 3 more zeros, it becomes zillion, and so on. So we can put as many zeros as we put, and the number will become larger and larger. So what we have learned so far, what are the positive numbers, which is what we are saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which we have learned right in our childhood as counting. And then we have also seen what is 0. Now similar to positive numbers, we have also have negative numbers. Negative, let me take a different color pen. Negative. Now negatives are written as -1, -2, -3, -4, and so on. Again it will be -100, and then again -1000, and then minus million, minus billion, and so on. Again this will also be endless, endless, and it is going to minus infinity. Now what does the negative number represent? The negative number represents something which is below 0, which is less than 0. So for example, if we subtract 3 from 2, that means 2 minus 3. So the answer we say is -1, because it is less than 0. Whereas 2 minus 2 will be 0, whereas 2 minus 3 will become minus 1. So that is an indication of what is negative. In real life, what happens, for example, if we are digging a well, say we are digging a well, so this is the ground, and then we have, so if we say that this is 0, then this, and suppose this is the water in the well, and this is all ground, and this is say minus 15 feet. So this is the depth, and we are saying the depth is in minus because it is below 0. Similarly, when it comes to depth of ocean, then it is represented in negative number. And if suppose we have a parapet wall, because otherwise you will fall into the well. Now say we put a wall like this, and then this wall is 3 feet high. So now this is plus 3 and this is minus 15. So if we have to measure the difference from here to here, then it will become plus 3 and then minus 15, plus 3 and this is minus 15, because this is, and then the total will become 18 feet. So what we have learned? We have learned positive numbers. Again, these numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading up to infinity. Also 0 and negative number. Graphically, we can represent integers, and all these together are called integers in mathematical terms. So what we have negative, then we have 0, and then we have positive. So this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. This is 0 and this is plus 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, going up to infinity, and this is also going up to minus infinity. Now the positive numbers, the positive sign normally is omitted for convenience, and it is assumed that if no sign is written, then it is positive. Now positive numbers are also called natural numbers. Natural numbers, and they are represented by symbol of letter n. And integers are represented by a letter Z. The whole set of integer, which includes negative number, 0 and positive numbers, whereas positive number alone are represented by natural number, and they are called by a symbol n, and 0 and positive number put together are called whole number, WHO, whole, and they are represented by a letter W. So this is represented by a letter W. So these together are making whole number. Graphically, we can also represent something on a number line, and in the middle of the number, this is called number line. It is simply a line which has 0 in the middle, and this side is positive side and this side is negative side. So this line is extending from the middle point both on the left hand side and on the right hand side indefinitely. So it is going to plus infinity, and this side it is going to minus infinity. And then we have these numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And on the other side we will have number like minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and again so on. Now this graphical representation of numbers on a number line helps us in seeing what the number is. So we know that this number is greater. Say for example, if we are saying how much is the distance between in example which we have taken, like 3 feet, 2 minus 3 in this particular example. So we have 2 here, and if we have to subtract minus 3 from here, then it means we will have to subtract this much from here. So this leads us to minus 1. Similarly, in another example, when we are saying that the well is minus 15, so we will take minus 15 here, and then the parapet is plus 3. So then we know this is minus 15 and this is plus 3 here. So then we know the total distance is 18 feet. So this number line is a graphical representation of the number which we have. So what we have learned in this video, we understood what are the positive numbers, what is 0, and what are the negative numbers. We also saw the graphical representation of the number in the form of number line, as well as in terms of a classification chart here. And the positive numbers are called natural numbers, and they are represented by symbol n. The positive number including 0 plus 0 is called whole number, and they are represented by symbol w. And the whole set of integer which includes negative number, 0 and positive number is called integers, and this is represented by a symbol z. Thank you.